Tonight at 5, a glimmer of hope for Tacoma.
I'm proud to say we have made a reduction.
Why he says the numbers show that his department is back in control of crime. School closure controversy. We're taking parents' questions to the Bellevue superintendent on why these schools and why now.
If we were to wait a year, we would be waiting for no good reason.
And social housing on the ballot.
We all deserve a place to live so we aren't killed or exploited.
The big question before Seattle residents that would bring a popular European housing program to the Pacific Northwest for the first time. KOMO News at 5 starts now.
New at 5, after months of anticipation, tonight we hear for the first time how Tacoma's crime plan is working.
Take a look at this graph that the police chief showed during today's city council meeting. It shows a steady increase of crime over the past 3 years, peaking around this time last year before taking a pretty significant drop shortly after that crime plan was implemented. But then, as you can see, it started to go back up again in December. So a bit of a mixed bag, but Chief Avery Moore says he sees improvement.
KOMO's Paul Rivera is live near the Tacoma Mall tonight after hearing from the chief about what he sees as a glimmer of hope for the city. Paul?
And he made it clear that he's looking at the overall crime picture. Despite a record homicide rate in the city last year, he said overall crime has been reduced. But crime numbers, they are still high in Tacoma. We are outside of the mall tonight because there are still areas that are contributing to crime increases. His team said the area surrounding the mall, that's one of them, so there is still more work to do. The push to bring down violent crime in Tacoma continues. Today, Police Chief Avery Moore updated council members and the mayor about the crime reduction plan, which so far has mostly focused on police emphasis in specific hotspots.
We're doing the very best we can.
Today, Moore said before the plan was started in July, violent crime in the city was up 56%, overall crime at 29.2%.
We ended the year with violent crime at 19.3 and overall crime at 12.7. Now, those numbers are unacceptable.
Towards the end there, you said crime is not out of control in Tacoma. You stand by that?
Yes. As I said, is that acceptable? No. Is it where we want to be? No. But the fact of the matter is we've had a reduction.
Homicides, still a big problem in the city. It's something Mayor Victoria Woodard said remains a focus.
We're not jumping up and down. I'm glad to hear that crime is down in our violent crime is down in our city. We're not jumping up and down about it because homicides are still happening. We are still losing folks in our community. And as you all very well know, the first 2 homicides that happened in Tacoma this year were that of young people. So I mentioned earlier that I've been talking with some of our partners, meeting the school district and the park district and others in our community, having conversations about collectively what can we do together.
As the plan moves ahead, the police department continues their focus on hotspot locations like the Tacoma Mall, the parking lot and the streets around it, which they said have led to crime increases. And there is another step to this plan that will involve community members and how they can work with the city to help bring down crime. More info on that, I'm told, is coming out at some point next month. Also, the police chief said the next public update for this crime plan where data would be shared, that's coming up in June or July. We're going to stay on top of this timeline, and we'll let you know as soon as things change. In Tacoma, Paul Rivera, KOMO News.
Paul, thank you. Here in Seattle, Police Chief Adrian Diaz is taking another hard look at crime in Seattle as he reflects on the 2022 year-end crime report. During a virtual meeting with the City Council's Public Safety and Human Services Committee, Diaz spoke about the 22-page report that the department released last week. That report showed that violent crime is at a 15-year high in Seattle.
We have actually, saw over the last 3 years a really sharp increase in the amount of shootings that our city's experienced. And the amount of victims that are associated with many of these shootings and shots fired.
Ahead on KOMO News at 6 o'clock, hear from city council members about what they think needs to be done to keep Seattle safe. And that brings us to today's Pulse poll.
KOMO's Preston Phillips is monitoring results from the live desk.
And this one's on curbing crime. It seems like every time we bring up one of these Pulse polls and we talk about laws, or laws is one of the options, people want to see a tougher enforcement of laws. And you will see that here with today's question. This is the one we're asking. What do you think would best help curb crime in Seattle? Right now, an overwhelming majority, 70% now, say tougher enforcement of laws. 15% say crack down on drug activity. 7% say focus on repeat offenders. And 8% say aggressive police recruiting retention. To vote right now, you can either scan that QR code there on your screen. That'll take you directly to where you need to vote. If you can't scan it, just go to KOMOnews.com, look for the story, and you can vote there. We are always committed to being your voice on the issues that matter most. Our local KOMO Pulse poll. It's a great way for you to speak out. Super easy to vote here and have your voice heard.
An investigation is now underway after police shot a man in downtown Burien this morning. Burien PD was called out to South 160th Street and First Avenue just before 10:30 for a report of a man running into traffic. That man was in the middle of the road saying he had a firearm. Police say they tried to de-escalate the situation, but it didn't work. Officers wound up shooting the man, who was then taken to the hospital. No officers were hurt. The Valley investigative team will be heading up a use of force investigation per protocol. We are learning horrifying new details about the death of a 3-year-old boy in Tacoma as his mother now faces murder charges. 25-year-old Ivy Lewis pleaded not guilty today in Pierce County Court. Court documents reveal Lewis had been under supervision by Child Protective Services for some time now. She also denied using drugs other than marijuana, but later admitted to using meth just a few days before her son died, covered in bruises and burns. Lewis is being held on $2 million bail. KOMO's Lynn Ann Wynn will have more details from those court documents ahead in our 6 o'clock newscast.
Voters have a few more hours now to cast their ballots to decide if social housing could come to Seattle. Initiative 135 is the only measure in King County's special election. KOMO's Jackie Kent spoke to voters on both sides of the issue and explains why there are still questions surrounding how this program would be funded. Jackie?
Yeah, the government-managed apartments would be affordable to people making a range of incomes. Today, dozens of voters seem split on how to address affordable housing and whether now is the right time for this.
I'm not happy like many people here watching the high rises go up and our little neighborhood houses go down.
Longtime Ballard resident J.F. Lewis says he's seen housing become an issue for so many in Seattle, like working families who are getting priced out. And he thinks the city is not doing enough to get the homeless off the streets.
All we can do is move them around. Doesn't work.
Reasons why he and other voters say they're supporting a measure this special election to create a Seattle social housing developer. That group would plan permanent affordable housing for people with no income up to the middle class.
So educators, nurses, architects, administrative assistants, etc., don't currently qualify for affordable housing, but are severely rent burdened.
But opponents like the Seattle Displacement Coalition want the city to instead focus resources on more homeless outreach.
Mental health and drug addiction services. We have had an increasing number of people who are living in their cars, in tents, on the street.
And if the measure passes, some voters are concerned about the funding source to help see these projects through.
Obviously, the money isn't there, right? It gives them authority, but no money. So that's not very much authority. But it's a start.
In the initiative, we wanted to include seed funding. So Council Central staff has actually done a memo. They estimate $750,000 for 18 months to be able to hire the CEO and the CFO for the developers.
Initiative 135 co-chair Tiffany McCoy says that does not cover the building costs. And the group Housing Our Neighbors would like to see up to 10,000 units a year. And that group says they've heard from a few city council members and a state lawmaker who said they're interested in helping to fund these housing projects down the line. If this measure were to pass, officials estimate it would take a couple years for the developer to acquire buildings across the city. For now, live in Ballard, Jackie Kent, KOMO News.
Jackie, thank you. And now that King County has dropped COVID-19 vaccination mandates, Councilmember Reagan Dunn is working to rehire those who lost their jobs because of the requirement. He says the vaccine mandate has taken a toll on the county, leaving nearly 300 job vacancies, according to the Department of Human Resources. Dunn is proposing a piece of legislation that makes sure that previous employees get their jobs back.
The truth is, the governments at all levels need those employees back. particularly with our emergency and first responders, like our law enforcement personnel. We have 100 deputy vacancies here in King County, and crime is at an all-time high. And so what we need are those folks back on the job, working hard to keep our community safe.
Dunn says that with COVID rates down and more vaccines available, now would be the best time to bring workers back.
Students at West Seattle High School are being asked to voluntarily mask up again after a rise in COVID cases there. According to the school district COVID-19 dashboard, 120 cases have been reported at West Seattle High School this school year. Seattle Public Schools says, quote, the precautions the principal is taking at the school are done with a focus on the health, safety, and welfare of all students and staff. We checked, and cases are also rising at other SPS schools. Roosevelt, Lincoln, and Ballard High Schools have also had more than 100 cases. In all, more than 3,000 cases have been reported across the district. But that is a significant drop from this time last year, when Seattle schools reported more than 7,000 cases among staff and students. New tonight, we have answers to some of the most pressing questions in the process of closing schools in Bellevue. The district set the wheels in motion to close Ardmore, Wilburton, and Eastgate elementaries next year. But parents still want to know, why now? What's the rush? KOMO's Denise Whitaker is live in Bellevue tonight with answers to these questions in this Crisis in the Classroom report. Denise?
Certainly the anxiety is only growing for those parents who do have students at Eastgate, Ardmore, and Wilburton elementary schools, all recommended to be closed at the end of this school year. Will those class sizes really rise? Will their children's favorite teachers get laid off?
I'm afraid for the whole community, but I'm mostly afraid for my kids.
Lindsay Hartzell's kindergartner and third grader are at Eastgate Elementary. Next year, they could be at Spirit Ridge or Somerset.
They were supposed to be able to get an amazing education, and we have given up a lot to live in the neighborhood we do. We rent. You know, it's shameful.
So how and why did Eastgate, Wilburton, and Ardmore end up on the chopping block? Interim Superintendent Dr. Art Jarvis says they started by looking at the enrollment of all 18 elementary schools. They then singled out the 7 smallest. To reach just 3 schools, he says they identified nearby facilities with enough capacity and those with special programs.
And would be able to have the resources to maintain the quality and the success of those schools.
Do you believe right now he's getting what he needs in the school he's in?
Oh my gosh. Like, the care and attention he gets right now is it's extraordinary.
Many parents want assurances that their children will get the same attention and quality of education in larger, consolidated schools next year.
We are not looking at increasing that suddenly consolidation will allow us to run classes of 30, 40, 50 students per class. There's none of that.
But when I asked the district just how large class sizes could be in those newly consolidated schools, they said they don't really have that answer right now, that this is part of the next process that they're trying to work through, talking with parents, staff members, and community members throughout the next series of weeks and meetings that are coming up. Now, the district spokesperson also tells me that they are working to keep all teachers and just let natural attrition take care of any staff cuts that they may have to make. The next board meeting, by the way, a work session coming up on Thursday. Live in Bellevue, Denise Whitaker, KOMO News.
Another deadly shooting on a college campus.
What police found on the suspect that makes them believe he may have had other plans as well. Plus,
social media platforms meant to help people connect, now being blamed for tearing them apart. I'm Christine Frizzell on Capitol Hill, where lawmakers say they are now ready to act.
And hi there, everybody. A gorgeous Valentine's Day here in Western Washington. Can we hang on to the dry and sunny weather deeper into the work week? We'll have that forecast coming up next.
KOMO News continues after this.